use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Can your body be harmed? Are you beginning to recognize the implications of your ability? Let's continue. Do you think that your body can be harmed? If the answer is yes, then your reality is yes. But just because your reality allows your body to be harmed doesn't mean that everybody's reality is as limited as yours. There are people who cannot be burned. Literally, hundreds of credible accounts of fire immunity exists. It is reported that when Bernadette of Lourdes was in ecstasy, she was also impervious to fire. According to witnesses, on one occasion her hand dropped so close to a burning candle while she was in a trance that the flames licked around her fingers. One of the individuals present was Dr. Dozios, the municipal physician of Lourdes. Being of quick mind, he timed the event and noted that it was a full 10 minutes before she came out of trance and removed her hand. He later wrote, "I saw it with my own eyes, but I swear, if anyone had tried to make me believe such a story, I would have laughed them to scorn." Okay, let's look at this illustration here. Normal reality. You have the physical meaning, fingers are made of flesh. Then you have the physical meaning, fire burns human flesh. Who doesn't know that? Then you have the physical meaning, finger in flame for 10 minutes. Physical result, fingers would be severely burned and cooked well done. However, God power exercised by meditative trance. She was in a meditative trance at the time. Okay, the physical meaning, fingers are made of flesh, that hasn't changed. That's still the same. Thought meaning, fire does not burn human flesh. Then you have the physical meaning, the fingers were inflamed for 10 minutes, that hasn't changed. But you get the resulting meaning, fingers completely unharmed, because fingers are made of flesh, fine. It doesn't matter how long they're in the flame, because you have a meaning that fire does not burn human flesh. It's just that simple. You put that meaning in there, and you can't be burned. Isn't that amazing? You can't be burned? That's some serious reality altering, but that goes to show you what's possible. Here it says the ability has been elicited and activated in subject's own life experience. Once again, she's hitting the green tuning fork. In this case, she's in a trance. And in that trance, she's in a state which they call ecstasy, which means she is feeling so good and so safe and so happy and so well. And just her state of mind is she is in perfect health and impervious to any kind of injury, any kind of harm. So while she's in that state of mind, while she has that meaning, nothing can harm her. Because remember, it's only a represented body. A flame is only a represented thing. It's not real. A flame is not real. The body's not real. There isn't anything that's real. It's just energy. So during that time, the body is represented as being impervious to any kind of injury. So it doesn't matter if there's a represented flame, because the represented flame is not going to do anything. It's impotent. It's impossible for it to harm her. It's meaningless. Its meaning has been reduced to nothing. Might as well put ice cubes there. Here, She's sending out the vibration that I'm in perfect health. Things are perfectly good for me. Nothing can harm me. And so she's eliciting everything it takes to keep her in that perfect state of health because that's what she's thinking. That's what she's feeling. That's her meaning. So the flame might just as well be an ice cube. Might as well just not even be there. Might be just a feather. It could be that in her state, in her trance, she feels the flame, but it feels like a feather tickling her. It feels like a little feather touching her fingers and tickling her. Because listen, nothing is real. It's all represented. And because of that, and it's all based on meaning. So as long as she has the meaning that she can't be harmed, then anything that has meaning, has the meaning of harm, has been reduced to nothing. Because her meaning trumps their normal meaning. Remember, everything has meaning to start with. So the flame has a meaning to start with. Now to everybody else, it still has that same meaning. But to her, because she gave herself a different meaning, the flame's meaning normally would harm her meaning, but in this case, means nothing. Here it says the green tuning fork vibrations are high frequency meanings and they resonate and elicit all the things that will match them. She's eliciting everything it takes to be in perfect health. I imagine that nothing could be happening to her at that time while she's in that trance. Now, this is an example of a reality that's a conditional reality, which means that only when she's in that trance state does she have that meaning in force. That once she comes out of this trance, probably the flame could burn her. So it's a conditional reality. Conditional realities are realities that are only in effect during certain conditions, like you're in a certain place of healing. You're in the church and you're expecting to get a healing. You're having an operation and you expect the healing because of the conditions, the procedure. If they didn't perform the procedure, you're not going to get the healing because it's conditional. Can you stick your finger in a candle flame for 10 minutes without cooking your finger like a hot dog? If not, it's not your reality. Does this meet our definition of reality? Remember that we said, let's call reality that which someone can experience. If someone can experience it, it's reality. It really happened for her. I guess it was her reality.
Options. Now activating the next video, play options. One moment please. Click on the green arrow to start watching the next video. Or, click on the red arrow to start watching the prior video. Or, click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Up next, special video options. Click on your choice of course videos, menus, and excerpts. Now switching to the special video options menu and activating the video selection buttons. Click on your selection number to start watching the video. "15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections." This is the end of this course video. Its video number is listed above. To watch the next video, simply click on the next video in number sequence. Thank you.